Hey guys, welcome to Quest for Glory 2. This is the second in the series called Trial by Fire. We've made it to the land of Shapeir. So let's have a look at the introduction and see if we can figure out what is going on. Okay, so we've made it into the city. We're going to start a new hero. I kind of like going with the wizard, but let's take a look at them all. We've got the fighter, who's good with weapons. Strong character, then we have the wizard. Obviously the use of magic spells. And the thief with climbing skills and lockpicking skills, as well as, I think, throwing daggers in this game. I do like to play the wizard first off. I can't remember what the name of the previous wizard was in the last game. Let's just go with Jeff for now. Jeffster will do. So we've got 50 points here. Because this is the second game, the stats are a little bit better than the first game. Strength is pretty bad at the moment with the wizard. Intelligence. Okay, so that will increase magic points a little bit. Agility could go up a little bit. I will be trying to avoid fights as much as possible. Let's bring magic up to 80, 90 even. Let's bring vitality up as well, just for the extra stamina and health. And I think that will do. So we begin in the restaurant of Abdulla Doo. Isn't it amazing how quickly we have set up this inn? The Carter's Tale is already the center of Shapeir's entertainment. Where else can you watch Shema dance? You know you will always have a place to stay and fine food to eat in Shapeir. Shameen, Shema and I cannot thank you enough for helping us recover our stolen treasure. It is good to be back home, even though I have had troubling news. My old friend Aras al-Din, the Emir of Raseir, is missing. He was a good man, but not as wise as I. But you have not even seen our beautiful Shapeir, and already I speak of problems. You need to go out, explore, and discover why this is indeed a land of enchantment. So we can ask about a few things before we go. Let's ask about Shema. The enchanting Shema, her dance must be seen to be savoured. Let's ask about Shema. What's her name? Shameen. Let's ask about Shameen. Like a cat, Shameen lands upon his paws wherever he goes. This inn is the oasis of culture for Shapeir. Let's ask about the Emir, his friend. Arus was the kindest of men, quick to hug you and call you brother, but I must admit that he was not very brave. So he's gone missing apparently, and we're in Shapeir at the moment. The land of Shapeir may be plagued with elementals and jinns, but this city will ever stand as long as there are heroes such as yourself. Now we can't use the gold coins that we have. We do need to exchange them. So let's ask about who does the exchanging? The money changer. Let's ask about the money changer. She's a very beautiful woman and very attracted to me, I can tell. You'll find her at the end of Dinar Terik, a street to the, I think to the west of here. Okay. Shall we ask about rumours? I've heard that in Raseir they now forbid people to speak to one another. How can one live in such a way? That's tragic. Right, let's go. And I might actually just speed this up a little bit. Let's go a slightly faster animation. I don't want it too quick. Talk to Shema. Oh, that's Shameen. Okay. Ask about. Let's ask her about rumors. I've heard that the armies the Sultan sent to Raseir were destroyed by a great wind. Ask about the Sultan. The Sultan Harun al-Rashid welcomed and sheltered the Khatas driven from their homes in Raseir. His name will be honoured forever by our people. That city used to be but a mirror to Shapeir. Now it is said that it is a foreshadow of what is to come. Okay, so we can press Control D for the time. It's mid-morning. The shops open in the morning and they close in the evening. The first thing we need to do is go to the money changer. We can't buy anything unless we have the right coin. So Ali's selling a map and a compass. You need souvenirs of Shapeir for friends and relatives. I got the best souvenirs in town. Okay, now this is probably the most difficult part here, is trying to get to the money changer. So I do have a map with me. I'll see if I can make my way there. Should be the next right when I come to it. When I come to the next intersection. And once we have the money, the right coin, we can head back to the gate plaza. That's where we came from. Buy a map and a compass, and then we can use the map to get around the city rather than doing this. You can take the map to fast travel to the plazas. Okay, let's go right here. Wait a minute. I'm getting lost already. Oh, do I want to go left here? Why does this not look like my map? This already does not look like my map. Something's gone wrong. Or maybe it is. No, this is right. Okay, heading this way. A left, then a first right. This is where's the trickiest part about this game. So a right here, a left, and a right. Hopefully we'll only have to do this once. Once we get the map, it should be fine. Okay, should be getting close. I think there's a dead end to the right, so going to the left. Now this will take me around. If I follow this path around, it should take me all the way to the money changer. I think you can even have a look at the street names. There's a sign down the street to the right which reads Dinar Tariq. So I guess if you know where the streets are, you can kind of figure out where you are and where you need to be. Once we get a compass as well, I can look at the compass to see which way I'm facing, because the screen kind of moves around depending on which way you're walking. Ah, here we go. Nice. So, we have a stranger to our fair land. Welcome, traveller from afar. Come closer that you might find all that you seek here. I am Dinarzad, changer of money for Shapeir. Would you like to exchange something with me? Let's have a look. This small alcove at the end of the alley has a small window with an iron grate above it. 2 oil sconces illuminate the guard standing nearby and the woman behind the window. Let's have a look at the guard. Frank the guard, marks you with his glare. You suspect he would give no quarter in a fight. He would likely pound you into the rubble, the ruble. In any case, he has no dime to speak to you. To coin a phrase, to fight him would make no sense. Better leave him alone for a change. Okay, we're going to leave Frank alone. Let's have a look at the money changer. The woman is very attractive with her dark curly hair and lovely figure. She smiles invitingly at you. Change money. Now I do know that to get the best rate, you need to exchange 10 gold at a time. So that gives us 9 gold dinars. Let's try and change 50. Is that the same? 54 minus 9 is 43. Yes, slightly worse doing 50 at a time. So it is actually better to do it 10 at a time, it seems. So it's going to take a little while to do it. That's okay. The more money I can save now, the less I need to make later on. There are a few things we need to buy. Hopefully I can get around to the shops on day one. Now there's a Wizard's Guild as well. Or it's more like a Wizard's University, but I probably won't get there today. And hopefully we will be able to join the Wizard's Guild. If you're a thief, there's a few places you can break into, and there's the Fighters Guild as well for the fighters. Okay, so we've got 135 gold dinars now. Food rations, leather armor, water skin. Okay, so we've got everything we need. Is there anything I want to ask her about? Let's ask about the Sultan. The Sultan, may he live forever, is very wise and watches over everything. It is best not to try to break the laws around here unless one is very, very cunning. Let's ask about money. I deal in money. I will be only too happy to exchange your old, worn-out foreign money for money which is a bit more practical around here. Raseir was once a place where anyone with some brains and skills could make some quick cash. Now that things have changed under the new Emir, only those who toady to the authorities can get ahead. Ferrari is an excellent example of that type of person, only too willing to kiss and tell. Ask about the Emir. The old Emir of Raseir was a fool, and fools are easy to deal with, but from all I hear, whoever controls Raseir now is far from a fool. Okay. If you're a thief, you can show her the thief's sign. But we're not a thief, so I'm just going to head out of here. I'll try to make my way back. See if I can make my way back to the Fountain Plaza, which is where we're going to find the magic shop. Let's quickly run around these streets, and then I'll be able to head back to the Gate Plaza, buy the map, and travel should be a lot easier. Okay. So far so good, haven't gotten lost yet. Try to keep it that way. Just right here and then a left, and this should lead to the Fountain Plaza. Yes. Okay, nice. Now we've actually got some money, so I can buy a few things. Okay, probably need to buy a lamp at some stage as well. The plaza of the fountain bustles with the activities of the local merchants. Let's talk to the carter. I'm called Tashtari, which means sunset glow. Let's look at the lamp. Some of the lamps are intended to be hung. Can I buy a lamp? How much do they cost? May this lamp light your darkness. You pay for the brass lamp and put it away. Okay. There's something there anyway. Baskets. I don't think we need a basket at the moment. The fountain is where we can fill the water skins. And then we've got the plant cellar over here as well. Living plants to bring the outdoors inside. Flowers alive to grow and thrive. Ask about flowers. Lisha sells lovely flowers in the plaza of the gates. Can I buy some flowers? As you look at the plants over, you realize that you don't have the time or place to keep a potted plant. Ask about dirt. The earth the plant was in is especially suited to the type of plant. If you wish, I'll gladly give you some. Sure. Let's buy some dirt. Okay. We've got a small pot of earth. Nice. Let's head inside the magic shop. We are a magic user after all. Welcome in, Tippecanoe, and how do you do? Pleased to meet you, and I mean to please you. Welcome to my little shop of wonders. Wonder what shop it is? It's magic, of course. Keep on laughing. Keep on laughing, okay. You must be noble cause. Yes, we are on a noble cause. We do have a noble cause. I see by your outfit that you know some magic. You see by my outfit that I know some too. Okay, can we purchase some spells? Had any witty conversation? The WIT there is in reference to the Wizards Institute. Seen all the sights? Just in or just citing all the scenes? So you a spell. Let's have a look around. This place lies somewhere between weird and infinity, much more toward weird. Now we don't need to buy all the spells because I've got quite a few of them already. Open, detect magic, trigger, zap, calm, flame dart, and fetch. Okay. I'm a little low on spells and stuff, but I do have scrolls of detect magic, trigger, force bolt, levitate, razzle dazzle. I think I've got detect magic and trigger. I don't have the other three, so buy, razzle, dazzle, spell. Okay, so that's the razzle dazzle. Let's buy the force bolt. And also want to buy the levitate spell. Okay, let's ask about Shapeir. I wonder if he knows Erasmus as well. Erasmus is a wizard I respect. He can out-pun almost anyone, and he jests with the best. Between Erasmus and Fenris, it's hard to get a joke in edgewise, and Fenris is an aristo-rat at that, too. Their humour is no rumour. He seems to be a air wizard. Let's ask about air. Air, it's everywhere. Way down here and way up there, in your bed and in my head, and going anywhere it's led dunderhead. Let's ask about air elementals. If you're led to behead an airhead, don't let him lead the chase. Glue his shoes with goo, blue, and throw mud in his face. It's fair to snare the air bear, then put him in his place. That could be a clue to what we need to do later on. I think that's all we can ask him about for now. So we might be back later. If you need to know some knowledge about the magic way, then go and see Aziza, who'll enchant you if you stay. Watch out, she's testy though. Let's actually ask him about Aziza. Auntie Azizi lives off the east end of Shmali, Tariq. Mind your P's and Q's when you are there, or she might send you know where. Okay, so we need to be careful around Aziza. Let's see what the time is. If it gets too late, then the shops will close. I think that's up there to the north. Let's head on down to the southern side of the Fountain Plaza. And a few more shops. Pots for sale. Scory, we have delicious things for you. Mouth-tempting fluffles of fresh roasted lamb. Date stuffed with honey almonds to tease your tongue. Look at food. Standard adventuring rations. Let's buy a few more rations. Just for when we're out and about and can't get back to Abdulla Doo's restaurant. And we've got the apothecary here as well. The Apothecary Shop is aflame with reds, yellows and oranges, and smoky incense fills the air. The druggist is busy creating pills and powders. Harik, Atta. Talk to Harik. I did not notice you come in. This is the apothecary where one can buy many wondrous pills and oils. I am Harik. If you need something, just let me know. Let's ask about oils. I sell oil for filling lamps and for quieting squeaky hinges. Good for thieves, but we do have a lamp, so let's buy some oil. Okay, let's ask about pills. I have the following pills for sale: Vigor, Healing, Poisoned, and Mana. Okay, buy mana pills. 15 dinars. Mana, we need, let's buy the Cure Poison pills. 12 dinars. Now, how much money do I have? 16 gold dinars. I want to hang on to that. I would like the health pills and vitality pills. I guess I'll leave them for now. Maybe I should buy the vitality pills. There's many vitality pills for sale. Let's about vitality pills. I have the following pills for sale. Oh, Vigor pills. Okay. Oh, only 5 dinars. It's just if you get really tired, you can't perform activities. But if I can buy some Vigor pills. Okay, there we go. Still got 11 gold dinars. Hopefully that will be enough for now. Now he deals with fire and earth. Let's see what we can ask him about. Ask about fire. See how the flame reacts to incense. Fire is attracted to the things it burns because it is very vain. You know, incense would make quite a lure for a fire elemental. Let's ask about the Fire elemental. Fire glowing in the very semblance of a man, a marvel to behold, and yet a deadly peril as well. To understand the fire elemental, you must know the flame. Ask about flame. He's going to show me that again. Okay. Let's ask about earth. It's going to do the same thing. See how the earth is consumed by the flames? Pretty amazing, isn't it? I'm sure there's a lesson to be learned from this, although I don't quite know what it might be. Let's ask about earth elemental. The elemental of earth is a thing of vast destructive capabilities. In my studies I found that to master something you must understand it. What is earth? That is what you need to know. Okay. About potions. I do not usually make potions unless they are special orders. I make pills that do wonderful things. However, I do have a recipe for a dispel potion. Let's ask about the dispel potion. A potion to break enchantments. I know of one in which the victim drinks the potion and the spell ends. It is a pity that I do not have any of the potion made up. I have most of the ingredients though. If you could find the ingredients I'm missing, then I could make some dispel potions for you. To make a dispel potion, I will need the feather of a griffin, and let me think. That may be a problem. I need the fruit of compassion. The feather of a griffin and the fruit of compassion. Well, I'll have a think about that. We've got some pills anyway. I'm going to head down to the south. I think if I follow this down, it should take me back to the gate plaza where we began. A keychain with a real Shapeir brass centum at the end only cost you 1 dinar. Talk to Ali. My name is Ali Chica. Buy the map. You know, gonna regret this, boss. Guaranteed the best in town, or you know, you get your money back. Now let's buy the compass as well. Well, one compass for 1 dinar. Okay. I don't think there's anything else I need there. Flowers of beauty, flowers of fragrances, most wonderful flowers to bring cheer to your day. Now let's have a look at the flowers. Let's ask about the flowers. I'd be honoured to sell you some flowers here over the north. They are a mere 10 centimes. Okay, let's buy some flower. Oops. I think I spelled that wrong, didn't I? Did I actually buy the flowers? A flower bouquet. Nice. Okay, look. Flower. Okay. Oops. Where is... Oh, there he is. Fast him to... Oh, they will quickly in the desert heat. Okay. Very well. Let's have a look at the performer here. Look at the kata. You see a kata musician playing some sort of musical instrument and charming a dangerous looking snake. There are some brass coins thrown onto his carpet. Give coin to kata. The musician nods and smiles while he plays. Okay, so if I look at the map, we should be able to get around fairly quickly now. There's the money changer, there's the Cutter Inn, there's the Apothecary and the Magic Shop. We've got the Palace Plaza over here. So we could go and see if the astrologer is available. What time of day is it? Mid-afternoon on day 1? The plaza of the palace bustles with activities of the local merchants. The finest of carpets in all the land I have at your perusal here over the north. Some ask about carpets. I'm not talking to the townsperson. I'm talking to the carpet seller. Jewellery of the finest gems inlaid in rings of gold and silver, necklaces of beautiful stones, things of beauty which will last forever, all of which I sell. Right, we head down to the south. Follow this down. There is supposed to be an astrologer down here. All the way down to the south. Let's hope they're open. Here we go. Come in, Hassan, come in. Oh, that is not you, is it? It is hard for me to tell at such a distance. Come in anyway, and welcome. I'm Abu al-Nyan, and I am the astrologer of the stars and omens. Who are you that I might know you? What might I call you? Jester. Jester is indeed a name for heroes. It is well that you have come, then. The signs show that we will soon need one here. Let's ask about the future. If you wish to know your fortune, I'll need to know your guiding signs. Tell me about your past and the things you have done. Tell about past. You have lived a most interesting life. I'll look into what signs have guided your life this far and see how they will affect you in the future. This will take many hours, so you'll need to come back at some other day. Okay, fair enough. I don't think there's anything else we can do here, but we will come back. If you need to know more about the future, visit me again when it arrives. Okay. Let's look at map. We do have the Fighters Plaza up here. Cloth of the finest of weaves and the loveliest of colours. Okay, I don't think I need any clothes at the moment. The finest in leatherwork, will I sell you? Can I buy a water skin here? Let's buy a water skin. I'm going to buy a third one, just in case I need it. There's the weapons shop. I don't think there's anything I can do in the weapons shop. Being a mage. I'm Misu, and this is my weapons shop. I make the best swords and daggers. What do you want? To Misu. He's too busy flexing to talk. Okay. Let's have a look at the weapons. Ask about weapons. Come over here and face me when you talk to me, wimp. Alright, buddy. Keep your distance. Ask about weapons. Okay. Now, we can't get another weapon, I don't think. Being a mage, we're probably not strong enough to wield a proper sword anyway. Now, the west end of the Plaza of the Fighters is the entrance to the local guild hall. Sitting near the entrance is a rather large lion tour. The leonine creature before you looks ferocious and kindly at the same time. My name is Rakesh. I am called Rakesh. I am of the Lion Tour people. The Sultan summoned me to Shapeir to aid against the dark magic which even now hovers near this city. I fear, though, that I'm not the hero I was once. Perhaps you'll become the hero they need. Let's ask about the Sultan. The Sultan Harun al-Rashid watches over his people and strives to make sure they are happy and content. It sorrows him greatly to think of Raseir. It angers him greatly to think of the one behind Raseir. The rumours from Raseir are that laws have become more important than men, and that it has become a crime to think. Few go to that city now, and even fewer return. Let's ask about Shapeir. This is a fine kingdom, and its ruler is very wise, but there are signs of dark magic seeking to overwhelm Shapeir. Can you tell me about the dark magic? Magic surrounds all of us in this world, and it is a part of us also. Aziza has many more answers than I. We do need to go and see Aziza. Aziza is a very powerful enchantress, wise in the ways of the elements. You might visit her house near the Shmali Tariq if you can win her respect. Okay. Ask about Guild Hall. This place is very much home for me. Well, we're going to go in. The night is still young. Okay, we can't go to the Guild Hall today. We'll have to go tomorrow. Let's look at the map. And shops are closed now, so I'll head back to Cutter's Inn. So, oh, here we go. Here comes the food. Is that Shema? Tonight's meal is honeyed lamb with almonds and curry chicken eaters. Hope you'll enjoy yourself. Thank you, Shema. Let's eat the meal. You have a wonderful meal. There are numerous salads, the 2 main courses, fruit, hot mint tea, dessert, and all the bread you could want. You feel stuffed and content. Fortunately, your strenuous regimen as a hero prevents you from looking as round as Abdullah. Can I talk to Shema? My name in the language of our people means she of the dance. Okay. Let's ask about the astrologer. The astrologer is a very important man here. He can see the future in the stars. You should go to him and find out your fortune, for it is not written a man should know his fate. His house is at the end of the Tariq of Stars. Okay. So I think that's it for the day. We're going to head into the room. I guess we can ask Shema about it. Ask about room. Your room awaits you just off the passage behind me. You'll have a place to stay here as long as you wish to be our guest. Let's ask about Shema. There is none in old Shapeir to compare to my beautiful and wondrous mate. Okay, let's rest until dawn. You awaken much refreshed. It would please me if you would come to my dance this evening. Ask about dance. The dance that I performed was at one time to ready our people for battle and for fertility. Now it is only for fun. Ask about Shameen. He's both my husband and my soulmate. Ask about anything else we want to ask about? I think that's all for now. Let's just eat the let's eat the meal. And then we'll head out for the day. Breakfast is delicious. Do not forget that Shema dances this night, so we better be back for the dance tonight. I'll have to keep watch of the time. Take a look at the map. I'm going to head over to the Adventurers Guild at the Fighters Plaza. Yeah, the guild hall is up here. The Lion Tour's not here yet. Oh, there he is there. Okay, he's inside. This be the new hero, Rakesh. You are most welcome in Shapeir. The Sultan has been seeking a hero since the forces of dark magic overwhelmed Raseir. Let's take a look at the guild hall. This guild hall is more colourful and primitive than others that you have seen. As is the custom, artifacts are displayed on the walls, notices are posted on the quest board, and the emblem of the Eternal Order of Fighters is prominent. The warrior woman stands tall and proud. There's a little baby on the rug as well. The baby fearlessly plays with the Lion Tour's tail. Let's talk to Uhura. Don't bother trying to talk to the warrior, Uhura. Fair enough. That will be the place to see just how good a fighter you are. I get tired of not using spear and shield for so long a while. Maybe you and I will go check out our skills there. No magic though, I don't do magic. Okay, we'll check out the... practice some fighting in a minute. Let's read the book. The log is for the most part written in a language you can't read. Okay, let's sign the book. You sign your name into the book. Okay. We've signed the hero's book. Let's have a look at the board. Read board. Okay, so there's some notices posted here. They will be given to the one who restores the Emir of Raseir to his rightful place in the palace at Raseir, the sum of 1,000 dinars by order of the Sultan. So that's the main quest for the game, I think. Restoring Emir to his rightful place in Raseir, the sister city of Shapeir. He who is willing to brave the desert should seek Harik Attar in his shop at the sign of the mortar and pestle by the fountain. That one shall find rewards for his courage. There is need for a spell of great power, the whirling part of the dervish. Inquire at the magic shop. Keep on laughing. Okay. The way of the paladin to seek to learn to do. And then we've got those who do service to the city and land of Shapeir shall know the rewards of goodness by order of the Sultan Harun al-Rashid. Okay. Well, let's test out our fighting skills, which are probably going to be pretty bad. Oh, watch my actions. Move before I do. Easier said than done. Oh. You need to defend better. You hit pretty often, but you get hit too often. Okay, thanks for the tips. We can check out the character screen somehow. Control S. So some things have improved. Intelligence and strength and the like have improved a little bit. And that's used up all of our stamina. Weapon use is up to 43 now, so we've run out of vitality, but tomorrow we can come back if we've got stamina to spare for another practice fight. We did learn a few things about some of the people here, so we need to go back to the Fountain Plaza. Somebody is looking for the whirling dervish. Somebody was looking for... Oh, I can't remember now. Who was the magic? Now, he wasn't looking for the dervish, was he? The whirl of a dervish. That was the apothecary. Oh, no, it was him. Let's ask about dervish. The dervish of the desert oversees his own oasis as he sits upon the sands by the shore of his small spring. It is somewhere south of Shapeir and in inches a bit east. If you are going to go and gab with him, you'd better take a beast. Ask about the whirl of the dervish. Notice my note, mister. It is dervish of the whirl of a dervish. I will pay 1,500 centimes in dinars, of course, for such a thing. All you have to do is find it. Okay. Right, so I shall be on the lookout for a whirl of a dervish. Oh, that's the apothecary there. Now, he needed the fruit of compassion. Let's ask about that. I did not notice you come in. Welcome back. The fruit of compassion is extremely rare. It can only be given, never taken or bought. I have heard rumours of but one plant in the entire land where you might find this. Okay. What was the notice about again? Was he buying things? I'm always out of scorpion venom to make poison cure pills and ghoul claws for my experiments. I will pay 20 dinars for the tail of scorpion and 15 dinars for the claws of a ghoul. That's quite a lot, but it could be difficult to face those beasts. Now, did I buy the water skins? I've used up one of the food rations already. I'll need to be aware of that. Let's fill the water skins here. You fill your water skins with cool, clear water from the fountain. Okay, 3 full water skins. Nice. Is there anything else I need to do? Let's go back to the astrologer. Head back down to the south. See if he's ready with my fortune. Let's get the time of day, mid-morning on day 2. I might get time to go out into the desert today as well. Look for that griffin feather. And then we need to be back at the inn for Shema's dance as well. It is good that you returned. There is much I need to tell you. Alas, never before have I read such troubling signs as those which guide you. Your future is very dark. Uh-oh. Don't tell me that. Ask about future. Darkness will lead you into a tomb. You will walk in fire, earth, water, and air, through temptation, and at last into despair and desolation. Darkness will triumph unless you stop the last light. Maybe you should consider a new line of work and get out of this hero business. Have you considered accounting? Accounting's no fun when we can be a hero. Okay, well thanks for the warning, I guess. I'm just thinking what I need to do. I'm not going to go to the Wizards Institute just yet. Let's go to the Gates Plaza. Our special today only guide to sightseeing in beautiful Raseir. Let's do a quick save. I think it's day 2, is it not? Mid-morning on day 2, we can maybe head out into the desert. Ah, there you are. I've been looking for you. Although for the life of me, I can't imagine why. I'm Ali Fakir. Of course, even if you don't want one, I'll be happy to sell one to you. I didn't see what he said there. It went too fast. You look like a man looking for a saurus. I have the finest saddled saurus you can find. A magnificent saddled saurus. If you ride one, that's exactly what you get. Let's look at the saurus. Now, we saw these in the last game. There's a variety of red saurus that you never saw in Spielberg. Obviously, these ones are domesticated. You never know when a saurus might come in handy. Why, just the other day, you were thinking to yourself, you thought, if only I had someone to play panache with if you had a saurus. You still couldn't. Okay. This guy talks far too much. Let's ask him about the desert. To travel the desert around here, you need a good saurus. A good saurus will never desert you. However, the saurus I have for you is just desserts. Okay. Okay, can I barter? Let you know an answer when I'm questioning it. Let's get down to business so I can do business on you. I'm selling you a saurus and you're trying to buy one, right? What is the cost? Seeing as no one in this realm would actually want a saurus, you won't mind that I have the right saurus for you. Free saddle. 50 dinars. Pay 5 dinars. You know, you remind me of a saurus I once knew. 40 dinars. No. 30. I don't have 30. We're certainly going nowhere fast. 20 dinars. What do you say? I don't have 20. I think I've got 10. You know you drive a hard bargain. I respect that in a man. 10 dinars. This is ridiculous. Here I am, a man of unquestionable integrity and dignity, forced to sell his sole remaining saurus for a mere fraction of its dubious value. He's got lots of saurus in there, and hardly any customers. I'll take 5 dinars for the saurus, and I'll even throw in travel assurance. You'll travel, I'll assure you. Now, shall we agree? Sure. Let's give 5 dinars. You wouldn't happen to be hard of hearing, would you? Shall we agree? 30. 20. Sure. pay the man his money. Just a minute and I'll introduce you, your Saurus to you. Oh. He's green. Okay. True love at first sight. And what a sight for Saurus eyes. Seeing that you two kids are hitting it off from the start, it sounds like a good time to start heading off. He's making a run for it. I'll be honoured to put your Saurus back into the stable for you, Effendi. Thank you. Quick save, just in case something goes wrong out here. Let's have a look at the Saurus. Pat. Saurus. Pet. Saurus. Ride. Midday, so we've still got a little bit of time. The waves of desert dunes roll towards the mountains. Okay, the waves... okay. Let's head this way. Just stay by the cliffs for now. Just so I don't get lost. You see sheer cliff walls where the mountains begin, stark against the brilliant blue of the sky, and a ledge jutting out from the cliff. A griffin seems to have made a nest. Some debris has fallen from the nest. Let's have a look at the griffin. The griffin looks like a cross between a lion and an eagle. It seems to be sleeping. Look, debris. You see various rocks lying on the ground around here. Get off. Let's have a look at the nest. From this angle, the nest seems to be made up mostly of rocks. I'm going to cast the levitate spell. Let's get up there. Give yourself a little room, hero. Oops. Let's cast levitate. How much room do I need for levitate? There we go. Look, griffin. The griffin looks like a cross. Can we take a feather? You find a large feather in the nest and put it away. Okay, I think that's all we need. The griffin's feather is grey striped with silver at the tip. There is brown fur attached to the quill. So we needed the feather for the dispel potion, and then we also need the fruit of compassion. But that's one of the ingredients. So that's all I'm going to do in the desert today. I'm going to head back to the inn and see Shema's dance. Still midday on day 2. 2 gold dinars, 1 Saurus. We could try to look for Aziza as well, if we've still got time. It's good that you have returned safely from the desert. Indeed. Okay. Dismount. I'll be honest to put your Saurus back into the stable for you, Effendi. Thank you. Talk to guard. My name is Uns al-Wujud, which means delight in existing things. Ask about the Saurus. You can see the riding Sauruses in the stable over there. They are intelligent and brave creatures willing to obey the slightest command from their master. They'll take you wherever you wish and come to your aid against the monsters. Best of all, they can always find their way back to where they are stabled, so you need never get lost. Oh, nice. Well, that's right. I think you can just type in return home and the Saurus will automatically return home. Let's ask about the desert. The desert is a very dangerous place for any man. In the middle of the day, the sun will burn one. At night, many foul monsters prowl in search of easy prey. The dunes are all alike and it is easy to lose one's way. Only if one is properly prepared can one endure, or when one travels in a caravan. Let's ask about the Emir. See what he knows. The Sultan's army went out to discover what happened to the Emir of Raseir. Great magic stopped them, and few returned. The Sultan, may he reign forever, is truly wise and powerful. Okay. Let's head back inside then. Since wants to sell me a duck. It's midday on day 2. We've still got some time. Let me take a look at the map. See if we can find Aziza. What would be the best way there? Aziza, I believe, is over here. We could go to the Palace Plaza and take the third left. And then the first right. So from here go to the north. So it shouldn't take too long to get there. We just need to remember to be polite, because she is a dangerous enchantress. Okay, let's take a right here, and then it should be the next left at the next intersection. And then the next right. This should be her place here. Aha! Okay, the door seems to be watching you. Let's look at the door. Okay. Knock on the door. Who is it that seeks to enter? Jester. Who is it that sent you here? Let's go with a powerful wizard, Erasmus. What is the companion of Erasmus? That would be Fenris the rat. My first is the first, my second the last. Next comes myself, then back to the end and beginning again. Who am I? You are Aziza. You may enter freely into my home, Jester. Nice. We've made it into Aziza's home. Come in, sit down and be welcome. Greet. Welcome, it is good to have a visitor who understands the proper way to enter conversation. Okay. It is actually quite a job. You would do better to use this. Alright, let's use the steps. Shall we share tea? Yes, let's share tea. The tea is cool and refreshing. You find yourself relaxing as you drink and listen to the sound of flowing water. Now that we have shared tea, what is it for which you have come? Let's ask about all the elementals. Perhaps it would be well to show you as well as to tell you about such things. The essence of fire is hunger. As long as there is something nearby to burn it, it will be able to move freely. It can consume the very bricks which make up the floor of the plazas. Until it is contained, it cannot be controlled. The weakness of fire is water, but the elemental of fire will avoid water, unless you find some way to drive or lure the elemental away from the plazas where there is much you can burn to a more confined area. You will not be able to use water against it to capture it. Okay, once it is captured and contained, it behaves as a magical flame. Nice. Let's ask about Earth Elemental. The essence of Earth is strength. It must be worn away before it can be captured, and it is only vulnerable to flame. It might be best contained in the type of cloth sack used to haul sand in the city. Okay. Let's ask about water elemental. Perhaps it would be well to show you as well as tell you about such things. The essence of water is attraction. The elemental will draw all water into itself. It can draw water from the very body of a human that approaches it. In the fountain, the water elemental will draw upon the boundless magical stream which is the lifeblood of the city. People will be dying of thirst as it grows in power enough to engulf the entire city in a flood. As long as the water elemental is in the fountain, the elemental cannot be harmed. Once away from the fountain, it will be drawn to the nearest source of water. You might then contain it. Okay. Lastly, let's ask about the air elemental. The essence of air is freedom of movement. As long as there is a place for air to go, it will continue to grow in destructive power. You should ask someone better versed than I in the nature of air how to go about this. Okay. Ask about the Emir. The Emir was a foolish man who ruled more with his heart than his head. There was magic involved in his disappearance. Since he has been gone, the city of Raseir has fallen into dark times and many have fled this new tyranny. Is there anything else I want to ask her about? Let me have a think. Let's ask about... Let's ask her about containers. An elemental trying to escape will be drawn to a container of an appropriate nature. If there is no container, then it will either flee or dissipate and reappear elsewhere. A container can be created by choosing an appropriate receptacle for the element, such as water skin for water. Once the elemental has entered the container, its magical essence will be retained. One who thus captures an elemental will have power over it to use as he pleases. Okay, I think that's enough for now, so let's just say farewell. It's been a pleasure conversing with you. Perhaps we shall share tea again sometime. So when I can think of some more questions, maybe I will come back. Mid-afternoon on day 2. I don't think there's anything else I want to do today. Let's head back to the Gates Plaza. See if I need any more rations. I've got 8. I need to find some way to get some gold as well. Well, some dinars. Welcome, hero. It's a bit early, I think, for the dance. Only mid-afternoon. I could head out into the desert. I think I'm going to rest for a little bit. Let's rest until evening. Have an afternoon nap. If you will be seated, then you'll see my Shema dance. Okay, that was the that was the performance there. Not much of a crowd here. I was expecting a bit more of a crowd. but that's okay. So we're going to head into to bed for the night, and see what we can do in the morning. Let's sleep until dawn.